guys, it's your girl Queen Asia. I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking to y'all about
drunk brain suck, sober thoughts, yeah. And is it me that you want? Me that you want? Guess me that you want tonight. 'Cause
I'm going to be doing a story time on how I got burned, how it led to my insecurities and shyness and all that. Okay. So firstly, let's check out this hair because I just got my hair done Saturday and it's very cute. I got like a little side ponytail or whatever. I'm gonna do a little montage of it. And this hair right here is, I love it. Okay, so firstly, let's just say, like when I was 13, 10, something like that, my mom and them showed me, like me on a video of, when I got burned or whatever. But it happened when I was 2. I think my mom said 1 or 2, something like that. That's when it happened. And yeah, so I'm not gonna I don't have the pictures or whatever, but I got scars on my body that I'm gonna show y'all. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Firstly, like I said, I was 1 and I was over in my grandma's house or whatever, and I told her, well, I didn't tell her, but I always like noodles, like ramen noodles or whatever, and I always liked it. And when I was over her house, I guess that's all I ate, so she knew to cook me some. And she was, I used to watch her make just all this stuff. And okay, let me just put this out here. I'm telling the story that I got, the story that was told to me. Anyway, so I used to watch her get them out the stove and put them in a bowl, all that stuff. So that particular day, she was supposed to be cooking me some noodles or whatever, but my grandma liked coffee, so I'm guessing I thought it was my noodles or whatever, and I just wanted to do what she do, because she had left the kitchen or whatever, and I was in the kitchen by myself. And she was supposedly boiling some coffee, water or whatever, and I guess I thought it was my noodles. And I reached up there and grabbed a pot, and with it being so heavy with full of water and stuff, fell on me. And they said that if it wasn't for me to close my eyes and blinking up, if it would have hit my throat or my eyes, it would have melted my eyes and burned through my throat or whatever. And then that's when it happened. And my granddaddy is in a wheelchair or whatever, so he got a little power wheelchair. And she put me, when she ran in the kitchen or whatever and saw me burning, my skin was all burning off and stuff, ugh, just nasty. When she saw that, she said that she put me on my granddad's wheelchair and told him to take me to the hospital, because the hospital was right around the corner from my house. She told him to do that, and they said it was 100 and some degrees outside. Then they said before, because they live in a independence apartment, whatever thing. And they said that before they could even go out the door, some lady stopped him and told him, no, don't take me, because if I would have hit the heat, then I would have died instantly, because I'm already, my skin already burning. And then me going into some more heat, this just gonna cause whole bunch of stuff. The heat got all this different stuff, and I got open skin, just yeah. Anyways, that's when the lady told them not to, no, don't take me out. And she called the ambulance. They came, got me or whatever. And that's when the police or the ambulance, somebody called my mama or my dad. I don't know who they called first. I think it was my mama. And they said my mama was just started screaming, crying, just going crazy, left work, all this stuff. And then that's when, I guess my mama told my daddy, or he was with her because they worked together all their life. So, and they said my daddy came up there, he was like hooping and hollering, screaming, jumping up and down, just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Cause like I'm their first child, like, you know, of course they're gonna be, oh my God, you know, anything could happen. I could have died, you know, anything. But, and then that's when, yeah, my mom and them said that everybody came up there, like my family and stuff, and it was all like crying and stuff. They wouldn't let them see me at first, and then when they finally let them see me and my dad, they said my daddy just broke down crying because I looked at like, they said my skin was pink and I had like to the white meat and just a whole bunch of stuff. And by looking at myself, I mean, I still got like scars on my cheek or whatever. Like when I record or like, you know, record and stuff, I can kind of like see, but it's not bad. But yeah, and so my dad was just like going crazy or whatever, you know, the usual, what a parent would do. And yeah, and they finally let everybody see me or whatever, you know. They said I was back talking. Well, I had to be on like, had like tubes in my nose and stuff. They said I was like saying stuff, you know, just, you know. And then they had to like, my hair, they had to like cut all my hair out because like they said the whole front of my like edges or whatever, like, you know, the hairline or whatever was burnt. You know, like the hair was just burnt and shriveled up, so they had to cut it off. And they said that once I started like my skin started healing or whatever. I don't know, I think I stayed in the hospital for like a month or something like that. Yeah. And then they had to yeah, then that's what my mama had. They said that my mama said she came up there and had a whole bunch of hair stuff and like started, you know, combing my hair every single day, you know, as I was up there. And as time went by, she said that my hair started growing back, and she said the hospital, like the nurses and stuff came in and they was amazed because how fast my hair was growing back because whatever she was putting in my hair, I don't know. But yeah, and then that's when they finally let me come home and I had to wear a full body cast. Well, from my like neck to my bottom of my stomach and all of my arms. Oh, I wish I had these pictures. They in the camera from like, the camera is the old camera and it was a tape recorder. So, cause I mean I was born in 2001. So, yeah. Oh, and the crazy thing is, when I got burned, it was on 9/11, but it was 9/11, but the year, I think it was the year after, yeah, year after 9/11, because 9/11 happened 2001, and I was born in 2001, so I was, you know, it happened in 2002 when I got burned. Anyways, so, yeah. And that's when I had to go home. I had to wear a full body cast, whatever, my neck to my bottom of my stomach, and yeah. I'm just blessed that my, you know, well, I'm just blessed that my face, like, you know how some people's face, they get burned, they have like the real bad scars and pink, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just blessed that my skin came back, and, you know, I was blessed. But I got, on my face, I think I got, what was it, 1st degree? Yeah, I think 1st degree burn on my face, 2nd degree on my chest, and 3rd degree on my arm. And you know, 3rd degree is the worst. And I'm about to show y'all the scars. So, I got some shorts, so I'm gonna just put the camera down a little bit because I don't want y'all to look. And I'm not gonna show my chest or whatever because, yeah, yeah, just know that it's 3rd degree, I mean 2nd degree on my chest. So this is my arm. It's like this, and this is like the worst, this is the worst scar I got on my body or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. And it's like, if you can see, it's like a thing right here where excuse my nails, but it's like a fingerprint thing right here. And my big sister say that she put her fingerprint right there. I don't know if that's true, but she said she did, so yeah. And then on this arm, it's not really, you know, it's just like a little scar. It's not really that bad. You know, you can see where like it's like, you know, different than right here. You know, and then on this, hold up. And back on this arm, you can see like where it's like burned it right there. And I'm not, you know, not gonna show y'all my chest, like I said. But yeah, that's the story on me getting burned and showing y'all my scars, whatever. But now let's get into me being insecure and shy about my scars. Okay. So I was in elementary, and to this day I still got that boy that used to like talk about me, talk about my scars. I still got him on Instagram, but yeah, that's beside the point. So I was in elementary, and I think I was in, I don't know what grade I was in, honestly, probably third, second, I don't know. But I just remember that I used to, you know, I used to wear like shirts like this, but you know, me being younger, the scars really showed, because like now it's like kind of expanding or like stretching, you know, because of like, but this ain't gonna never leave. It's like permanent, it's not gonna never leave. But like on my chest is like kind of like leaving a little bit, but it's still there. Okay, so anyways, I used to wear shirts like this, and you know, when you younger, your shirts they be like this, not how this shirt, you know. So he used to like, I wouldn't say just him, but it was more people, but he like the main person that used to talk about me. But like, you know, you being young, it's just, you know, people just talk and play. Like he used to play and be like, that's why you got burned, and what's down your arm, you know, just stupid stuff like that. And I used to, like, I'm not a person that, you know, just gonna go back and forth with you. And plus I was young, so it's like, yeah. So I used to like feel, it just make me feel like, ugh, why, like I got scars on me, I'm ugly, you know, like stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, baby, I was a cute, chocolate little girl, and I still am. But I just used to feel like, cause I got burned, I used to feel like, oh, people looking at me different, you know, just stupid stuff. Anyway, so yeah, and other people used to laugh when he used to say this stuff, you know, it just hurt my feelings or whatever. But, and I used to like get to the point where I just sit by myself at lunch, you know, didn't want to talk to nobody, didn't want to be friends with nobody, because I feel like they was gonna look at my scar. And still to this day, if I wear like a tank top or something, people be looking at my scar, you know, oh, what happened to you? Like when I was just in high school, they was like, oh, what happened to your arm? And I tell them, and they'd be like, oh, you know, I know it's probably a lot of more people that want to ask me, but they just don't. But I don't bite, just ask me and I will tell you. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of something that, you know, led to my insecurity, because yeah, and I used to beg my mama, can I wear a long sleeve? Like I just want to wear long sleeve shirts, even if it's 100 degrees outside. I didn't want nobody to see my arm because I was so ashamed of it. And yeah, but now I got to the point where it's like people get burned, things happen, so you just gotta live with it. So I'm not really insecure about that no more. And then once I got in middle school, you know how you go through puberty or whatever, my face, you know how you get like bumps or whatever, and like, yeah, my face was kind of like bad. Like, I won't say bad, but it was kind of sort of bad. Like I'd get a bump on my cheek, and then another one would pop, and then another one. And I had like, once upon a time I had like probably about 5 bumps at one time on my cheek, and it's just, nah. I just feel so insecure. And the first bump I remember, the first bump I ever got was in the middle of my forehead. And I think I picked it and popped it. Then another one popped up, you know. But my face was never like bumps. No, it wasn't never like that. Just like a bump, like bumps pop up and then they'll leave. Then I used to have dark spots because I used to pick them, you know, pull them off and stuff. Then I begged my mom to take me to the dermatologist. Took me to the dermatologist, and then they gave me some cream or whatever. I used the cream for about a month, and then I started using Clean and Clear, and like clear my skin up or whatever. And yeah, that's another thing that I was very insecure about. And yeah, but I used to be so shy that I didn't even want to look at people because I felt like I was so ugly because of my bumps and stuff. And I didn't want to look at you. I wouldn't even talk to nobody, honestly. Like now, I don't really talk to people because I'm just like to myself. But back then, it was bad. I would not even want to be by you, let alone talk to you. So, yeah. I guess I'm just ending this video right here. I'm gonna do another video, so I'm gonna end this video right here, and that's the story on how I got burned and leading up to my insecurities and shyness. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with more videos. If you want any kind of videos you want me to do, comment down below or text me on Snapchat. No, add me on Snapchat and text me, or you can text me on Instagram, and I will do it.